And welcome to VGotM episode number 33. My co-hosts are in the background playing Rocket League right now, so I'm the always unofficial game of the month.
Unfortunately.
You could always...
Where's this Rocket League hate coming from?
It could be the official game of the month.
You don't even play the game. You don't even have the right to hate it.
I play it enough.
You don't hate it like I do.
No one hates Rocket League like Rocket League players do. So, we got a full crew tonight, all excited about Palworld, the unofficial Pokemon game.
Hey, we can't say that.
Whoa.
Our lawyers have advised us not to say the P word.
You can't say
Palworld?
Can't say Pokemon.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you said the other one.
I'm here with Angry. Angry, you want to say hi to everybody? All 0 viewers out there?
Hello, you guys.
What's up?
You all showed up.
Yeah.
Every single one of our fans is here tonight.
Yay. They've been waiting around the block.
They'll watch it later on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, we don't get many live viewers, but we get a whole lot of people watching afterwards.
That's just us replaying it 40 times.
Yeah. I actually have bots set up to go in and click it to try and raise this so that we can get revenue. So that my job.
You should probably spend a little more because we only get like 20 views per episode.
I didn't say they were good bots.
Some guy in India is like clicking on it and being like, well, this is actually pretty good.
Rakesh, click faster.
Ninja.
I can only create so many accounts.
Yo.
I can only I need more Android phones. Ninja, what's
Why
up?
do other countries all use Android?
Because they're poor.
Yes.
Can't be every country.
I don't know. Who's the only one with an Android here?
Me.
Oh, kick.
Wow.
I have an Android. Okay, never mind. Can't kick Chief too.
I see how it is.
Android's where it's at.
Chief has been like a diehard Samsung fan for as long as I've known him.
I will never, ever own an Apple product.
It's fair.
He's like, I'm going to give Samsung my information, not Apple.
Right, not Apple.
Google my
I'll give the
information.
Koreans. I'll give the Koreans my stuff, not Steve Jobs.
So you don't want to buy the Apple Vision Pro?
No.
So that brings up our first point. Well,
Just the thing about
then
porn.
it's almost like we talked about this, Angry. So there's some people that bought the Apple Vision Pro, and they discovered that Apple blocks not safe for work websites.
Which is nuts to me. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. This sparked a whole conversation because I'm just like, you're telling me you got like VR where you can create the screen as large as you want, and you see stuff, nobody else sees stuff, and you're not going to allow porn on there. Like, what the fuck? This is America.
This is
Wait, it's in the hardware to block NSFW sites?
It just like some people. I just saw an article. I don't even have the article because I didn't think it was going to be that controversial. An article that users were upset because porn sites were blocked by the device.
Was it like normal sites or like
They're like, we do not do pee.
like zebra porn or something?
It was one of those.
We at Apple do not condone the viewing of.
Yeah.
It was one of those new AI things that literally just transform every woman you see into nude. Did y'all see that? I don't know if I might
You have to pay for the nude upgrade on the Vision Pro.
So 4chan created an AI. They called it Dignif AI, which took away tattoos and covered up women in more modest clothing, and just started like spamming OnlyFans thoughts on Twitter with like them looking nice and presentable. And people were so mad.
That's funny.
Is that better or worse than one that would do the opposite?
I think that was it better. At least I can open it at work then.
That's funny.
Did y'all ever see like the Mormon AI thing? or the Mormon porn thing from back in the day on Reddit.
Mormon AI.
Oh.
Remind me to say something about Mormon sex in a minute.
Oh no, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm so glad that you remembered.
What's up, Underminer?
This is
I was
just a
working
random
on it, I
factoid
remember.
I've heard that I feel like is interesting.
Well, now you've brought it up. I
Okay,
feel
well,
like
okay, we can go to the Mormon sex and bring in the Mormon porn later. Welcome, Underminer, by the way.
Somebody was telling me that the Mormons do something called soaking,
Oh yeah.
which is, does everybody know what that is, or do we need an explanation?
I do
think
not
we need
know
an
what that-
explanation.
Yeah, no idea what that
It's like you're not having sex if you put it in and don't move.
So
okay,
Mormons to make sure that they stay pure premaritally, just put it in and then don't move. As long as you don't move, as long as you're not the one moving, you're not having sex. So there will be people who will jump up and down on the bed to cause it to move for the other people.
Yeah. So imagine you're like trying to soak with your girlfriend in the Mormon church, and then you got to get your friends to come jump up and down so you can bang.
Netflix and soaking?
Do you choose a hot friend? Do you try and choose someone who's like?
Is it like,
I think you pick the overweight friends so you get more
yeah,
motion.
you got to choose the fat ones. That's the thing, is you got to choose the fat ones.
Pick,
I knew it.
Real quick, I'm looking at the Discord thing on OBS. Who's the chicken? Who is that chicken in the
Whoa,
middle?
jeez! Like, wait,
Who is that?
Oh.
You see it?
Yeah, I see that chicken.
hold on.
Okay, so there's Angry, there's Chief, there's me.
Oh,
there's
that's
Ninja.
that's
Salty.
that's Ninja's.
Salty?
No, that's Ninja's stream.
There's Ninja's stream.
Chicken.
Why
No,
is
the
it
chicken is salty.
Wait, are we
What?
double streaming this right now?
What?
What are you talking
Oh
about?
no,
we
wait, that
streaming
is
a
salty.
stream?
That is salty.
What are you talking
His,
about?
There's
his
a chicken.
picture is different.
Your picture is a
His picture's
chicken.
different.
Why?
I don't know.
I
What
don't
is
know.
that?
Hey, you're the
Your
one that
picture is
said
not a
it.
chicken.
No, it's not.
You know how you set your profile picture
look
to
at-
thing?
look
There are
my
no
st-
chickens
look at
here.
my
You're all
stream.
crazy.
Is that
I
not a
don't wanna
chicken?
look
What
at
is
your
that?
face.
It is a chicken. It's something.
It looks like
Yeah, I
a
don't see that at all.
like a
Oh, it's like
Renaissance.
No.
No,
It's like
Hold on.
DuckTales.
We
It's
got to
like
go
a
one at a
humanoid
time.
chicken.
We got to go one at a time and speak and see who it is. Okay.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right.
Are you talking about?
It's
Oh, it's
salty.
definitely-
It's salty. Oh yeah.
Salty, yes.
What the hell are you talking about? Chicken?
Look at this, my stream. Not like the official stream, but like look at OBS.
Yeah, I have like different account pictures, but that's not a chicken.
What is it?
Who is it?
It's like some dude.
Oh,
Like a
that-
chicken
that
guy?
clears it up.
No, I
Chicken.
think he's got like a big nose, but I don't know.
Like a beak?
No, just a really big nose.
So he's part of the tribe. I see.
Wait, I thought chicken was a code word for tonight.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay.
Oh
All
shit.
right, Angry.
Oh shit!
Ding ding ding.
Thank you,
Who knew that
Witherbottom.
this would come up
I
organically?
know. All right, Witherbottom. Or Angry. You had a question about eggs and chickens.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
This was really fucking me up one day, and I still don't know. Like chickens are soft, right?
Yeah.
Eggs are
How you
hard.
lead with that. Chickens are soft.
Chickens are soft. Yeah. No, that's a good point.
That's something we can all agree on. Eggs
Those soft, clucky motherfuckers.
eggs are hard.
Yes.
So like when yes, when like when
Go on.
Oh,
like when people make
keep
babies,
going,
like
keep going.
babies
yes.
aren't like hard. you know?
What?
Oh, babies are not hard when they come out.
I have been mishandling my babies.
Babies aren't hard.
like chickens, it's not just once, it's like every fucking day, like somehow create this like hard shell thing from their soft chickeny body. It doesn't make any sense.
It's like
growing a
calcium.
fingernail.
Wait, fingernails are hard too?
I don't really know which.
I don't think fingernails are eggs.
It's the same thing.
But we're soft. and
Okay,
squishy.
I'm gonna go ahead and
We go
not take
hard.
salties.
I guess we can't really answer which came first, but I'm
fingernail
pretty
or the
sure the
egg.
first chicken that laid an egg was probably like, what the fuck?
Well, no, like eggs are made out
They
of the
lay
same
'em
thing as
regardless.
fingernails.
They lay them regardless of if they're getting any, right?
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
it's like a
You
piece.
think it feels good, or is it
So-
like
so there's a
every
story-
day a traumatizing
Here's a
experience?
story I heard online of a chicken, and this woman owned a chicken, and all of a sudden she heard the chicken just screaming like and she comes out and finds an egg in the nest, and the egg is like bigger than the woman's hand. It's like, I don't know if it always feels good.
It's probably a double yolk. Could have been.
Or an ostrich.
That's like twins.
Twins.
Wait, okay, so
No,
like
you know that, well, like, snakes,
I hadn't really
they lay
considered
eggs,
twins
but their
as an
eggs
egg.
are actually like leathery and soft.
Dinosaurs laid eggs.
That's true. Snake eggs are
I mean,
weird.
do we know that though for sure?
Velociraptor.
And did I show y'all the stingray egg?
I think you did.
Owls
Yeah.
lay eggs.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the stingray that's pregnant from a shark?
No,
Have you
just-
heard of this?
no.
There's no way that's a thing.
Google it. Look it up. It's
No,
supposedly...
you have to tell us.
Yeah, tell us.
All right. Supposedly in a zoo in North Carolina, there's a stingray that is a female stingray in a pen with 2 male sharks, and this stingray is now pregnant.
What?
And they don't understand.
I don't know how it
Jurassic
happened.
Park shit.
Yeah. So when it
Yeah, they
gives
don't know how
birth,
it happened.
it could be a shark ray.
So, like, you've got some mystery, like, fish fucker out there.
That's what they're calling him.
That's
All
what you're telling me.
Well, Pals and Palworld, they lay eggs.
Yeah.
And one of the pals
Never-
likes to sleep with humans.
Yes. That's
Wait,
true.
what?
Sounds like some soaking.
What was this game?
I didn't play it.
Speaking of, all right. Speaking of pals.
There's a reason this one went to the top of the leaderboards.
Yeah.
Quick.
Speaking of pals and the whole weird Palworld Pokemon breeding thing, I came across this, and so there's a consent condom that requires 4 hands to open, making a powerful statement about consent.
A condom
My
that requires
stamp.
4 hands to open?
Can you imagine the heat of the moment and you're like, hey, do you have protection? And you're like, yeah, hang on, I have this consent condom.
Amputees are totally fucked.
Yeah.
That's why you
hope
carry a
got
pocket
something.
Machamp around everywhere you go.
Mm.
Why does it need 4 hands to open?
It was
What
a
are they?
joke. It was a joke.
Okay.
It's not a joke.
So
it is
weird.
actually a condom. The
So,
joke is
okay, how do the box has got to be like paper? I mean, there's the only way this works is if it's like metal and you have some like latch that's spring loaded.
there's like 4 keys. It's like a Hogwarts door,
this is-
like Gringotts
this-
door.
This is like launching nuclear codes or something. Okay, you have to turn it at the
Sir, we
same
have the
time.
football. Gives
All right.
a
Red
whole
keys
new-
in, blue keys in. 3, 2, 1,
Bring
turn.
the consent condom. My God, it's come to that.
My God.
Mr. President, another airplane has hit the buildings.
Get the consent condom.
Go on.
We need to show Osama we mean business. So what you're telling me is that if you
Wait,
I can't
how can they
even
use
say
them
this seriously.
If
I was
never
like,
mind,
what if-
I'm gonna get banned.
No,
I was
I
like,
want
so
to hear.
No,
what
I
if 2
can't say
people
it.
just go to rape one person? And they have to agree amongst
Why would they
themselves.
be?
I don't know why they'd
I
be
was gonna
sharing
say-
a condom, but
That's right.
I
They don't
was
have-
gonna say Osama couldn't use it because goats don't have hands.
Oh, oh man.
Oh gosh.
Great. Excellent. Anyway, back to chickens.
Chickens. and
What's
eggs.
the deal?
Or do we want to have Angry finish talking about Mormon sex?
oh, that was all I had.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, he finished
Yeah.
already.
You can't say any more on.
Nothing else about.
I'm trying to think of some euphemism for like getting it up with talking.
All right.
I can't.
Well,
The sentiment is there.
we're going to steer away from video game news since we've been talking about video games so far for the last 10 minutes. And I want to bring about some sort of we're gonna talk about some social justice that needs to go on.
Thank goodness.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So
I've been requesting this part of the podcast.
so I would like everyone to turn their attention to. Hold on. We will have to hear sound on this one.
Oh, this is funny, but also morbid.
Well, we'll stop it before it gets morbid.
Oh.
Oh, this thing? Oh god, there's so
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Do we all know this one, or do we?
There was like me. I learned about this from a meme first. I was
know, me
like,
too.
"What the fuck
Oh,
is going
wow,
on with
yeah.
acorns?"
Me too.
I didn't know. You guys, I think, told me about it.
I did. I told Ninja about it. So everyone knows what this is.
This happened like a year or so ago, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty recent.
no, wait.
Like a month.
Was it?
No, it was November 2023. So 4 months ago.
But this officer, I thought it since retired or something.
He did retire. So
He did?
for viewers who don't know, and I won't play the video now, but viewers who don't know, an acorn drops on top of the officer's vehicle. He yells, "Shots fired!" and I'm hit, and starts rolling on the ground, somersaulting.
He says he's hit.
Yeah, he says he's
Yes.
hit. And then he turns around, and his partner comes running over. And it's like, "Where are they coming from?" And he says they have a suspect apprehended, handcuffed, and unarmed in the back of the vehicle. And he just yells, "From the car!" And they both pull out their guns and just unload a magazine into the back of the police car.
Unreal.
It is crazy and amazing and horrible.
Yeah.
But it did spawn a bunch of memes. This is one of my favorites.
Wait.
What's that from?
I think that's
The
from the Punisher.
Punisher?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Punisher. Yeah.
And then this one was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We can circle back to this, since we talked about her in the past.
Yeah, we have talked about her in the past.
Yeah, this is like a recurring character.
The little Five Guys.
That's
what we're
funny.
calling her, right? Anyway. Oh, I guess, yeah, this makes sense too. Alec Baldwin weighed in on this one. To be fair, I think they did miss most of the shots, but
They missed all the shots.
That would have been a better police story. They fire into the cruiser from like 2 feet away and miss all of them.
Yeah.
They did.
wait, the guy didn't die?
No, he didn't even get hit.
Oh my
What? Really?
That makes me feel so much better. I thought this dude died. I was so pissed off every time. Like, it was crazy, but
Wait, Alec Baldwin didn't kill anybody?
No,
not
the
Alec
guy in the back of the police car.
He's not dead.
Alec Baldwin
Okay,
isn't
but
dead
Alec
either.
Baldwin definitely killed somebody.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
he definitely did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his trial's coming up in like August or something like that. The armorer's trial's going on
Who
right
did he
now.
kill?
I don't think he should be.
he had a prop gun and like,
Oh, is
Got it
that
at
Top
someone?
Gun story?
Yeah.
yeah, but it was like loaded or something.
Yeah.
So we think he did it, or do you think someone was
Well-
trying to
Well,
get
he's
him to?
laying the blame on
He
the
did
armor.
actually. He did actually shoot them, but the armor had the gun loaded apparently for some reason, or didn't unload it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think it would depend on whether or not the accepted norm on a set is that if you're handed a gun, you don't have to check it yourself. Because in every other situation, it's your responsibility
Exactly.
to check it.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
That's like
And
rule
is it
number
okay
one.
to,
That's-
like,
yeah.
So I'm like, unless that's
Always
like
treat
a
it.
thing
Always
on
treat a gun
Hollywood
like it's loaded.
sets.
Exactly. But to be fair, he's a liberal. He'd probably never learn that. So
Probably never learned the gun rules, so that's why he's killing people.
just shooting people willy nilly.
They don't get it.
Gun. I don't kill people. Guns kill people.
It wasn't me. It was the gun.
He did blame the gun too. So that was his first response. This is. We'll find out more in trial, but his first response was basically the gun malfunctioned, and then gun YouTube did like 30 channels went out and literally took the gun that he had, like the replica that he had, and they were like, it is impossible for this gun to go off without your finger pulling the trigger. And then after that, he was like, no. The armor gave me a gun with loaded ammunition.
I mean, what I meant was.
What I meant was, I thought this would be a really inconspicuous way to get away with murder.
Well, like, he apparently knew the cinematographer well. Like, I can feel bad for him a little bit, but it is also a little funny. So, thank you, Alec Baldwin. We appreciate
You're welcome.
it. Yeah.
Alec Baldwin's one of those people where like I can picture his voice, but I don't think I can imitate it.
I don't even remember what Alec Baldwin was in.
He's in
30
30
Rock.
Rock.
I was about to say, I always think of Jack from 30 Rock.
Yeah, he's so good in 30
So
Rock
I
too.
can only think of him impersonating Trump.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't.
Only
He didn't
Trump
even do a great
impersonation.
job
Horrible
impersonating
Trump
Trump.
impersonator.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
a horrible Trump impersonation.
That's all.
Shane Gillis is by far the best Trump.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
love Shane Gillis.
Yes.
Shane Gillis is a good one.
Like,
Shane
it
Gillis.
sounds like Trump. It's crazy.
Did you watch any of Shane Gillis's SNL monologue?
He did great.
No.
It was funny.
There was a lot of overlap from his normal stand.
Yeah. But
But
Is this that we're watching from Palworld?
yeah, this is from Palworld. This is Chief's footage, by the way. The only one of us to complete the game. Is this the final boss, Chief?
It's one of the bosses.
Axel and Orsurk.
Or
So-
sure.
Yeah. So this is probably only be interesting to me and Gus isn't here, but I'm going to bring it up anyway.
So just for me
Just
today.
for me.
Yeah.
So you will all bask in my attention for a second. Did y'all ever play the
Always
Backyard
basking your
Sports?
attention.
Yeah.
Series?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like Pablo and the what was it, Kenny in the wheelchair? He was like a phenomenal catcher.
Mm,
Yeah, so Jason Kelsey's looking to buy the rights and bring it back. So
Did he get any farther with it?
I don't know. I'm not here to actually investigate things. I'm just here to look at Twitter tweets and report on them.
So I watched the podcast when he said he wanted to, and he was like, "Whoever has the rights to it, I'm open to buying it." So I didn't know if that actually went any farther.
He's probably going to use that Taylor Swift money and then bring Sweet Baby Inc. into it.
When was the last time that they made backyard sports games?
Like
That was back in the
2000.
90s.
Yeah, I think it might have been 2001 or 2.
Wow.
I mean, you can see like this picture right here is McNabb.
Yeah.
Or is it? Is that's McNabb? Yeah. Anyway, crazy. Oh yeah. So so this is the story of Activision and Blizzard. The former
Monthly shit on Activision Blizzard.
if you have another, if you had a way to like, we had a way to do like a, what's that called? Like a, I don't remember. What's that thing where it's like they put something in the middle as like this segment, like this month and shitting on Activision. I'll put it up. But this woman used to be the VP of NFL Club Business Development and a former GM of Call of Duty, has been officially announced as the new president of Blizzard Entertainment. Okay.
Nice.
okay.
And then immediately, major layoffs starting in Activision esports division. This one.
Yikes.
And then soon after that, Jason Schreier wrote a book and published it called The Rise and Fall and Future of Blizzard Entertainment.
Mm.
And I just want y'all to know. So we kind of shat on them a couple years ago when all the scandal came out about people drinking employees' breast milk and all that type of thing.
You do what you got to do.
And the Cosby Room and all that.
If you're thirsty and that's all that's there.
Exactly.
Sometimes that's just, the water fountain's broken.
For the gains, it is the highest like protein, nutritious milk out there.
I'm going all.
We all know it.
Actually,
We
so,
all
okay.
know it.
So aside, there's a study I read yesterday or the day before that they decided to test whether or not large boob women give more nutritious milk or small boob women give more nutritious
this is
milk.
very good
We should
research.
set up a taste test study as well.
Yeah, okay.
No.
But real quick poll. Which gives more nutritious milk, large boobs or small boobs?
I gotta go.
I'm already doing a quick poll.
Okay, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't put a poll in the chat, but
hold on.
It either doesn't matter or it's big boobs.
No, it's small.
Yeah.
Boobs. No, it's gonna be small boobs because the small boob women are gonna have better nutrition because they're less fat. So it's actually just gonna be an obesity thing.
Interesting.
But big booby is better, right?
I agree.
I can all agree.
I mean,
I think if they controlled for all the factors and did a more rigorous study, which maybe we could do, then I agree.
We could definitely do a rigorous study.
It would have to be big boob, right? But
So we're looking for
assuming
audience
they
members to
didn't control-
help us out here.
If you're in the chat and you've got
And
big,
you've got
you've got boobs,
or you drink breast milk regularly.
we're gonna
Okay.
go ahead and
All right.
post a link.
Yeah. By the way, I finally went and looked at like our Google
It's
Drive.
just my email address.
All right, which boobs give the better
No,
milk?
okay, all right. But as a quick aside, I went and looked in our Google Play Drive we do for VGotM that Ninja set up, or Google Drive, and I discovered that he actually has a list of all of our addresses in there.
God, this is the first time anybody's noticed that.
Why is that?
So I highly recommend you all go and take a look and verify the information.
Yeah. So. Jeez, I thought that was literally like month 1 of VGotM.
I remember one of the podcasts we asked if everybody if they were a Fed, and you said no.
Well,
And if you were a Fed, you had to tell us the truth.
That's not true. You didn't say that line. You have to say the line. Know your rights.
Wait, wouldn't that be your rights?
Anyway, okay, let's start from the top. Angry.
Don't shush me.
Small boobs or big boobs? Which gives more nutritious milk?
Big boobs.
Okay, we got 2 for big. Chief, what do you think?
Medium.
Okay.
It's not an up. Oh my God.
Medium. God,
Medium
what
counts as
the
big.
fuck?
Medium
Come
counts
on.
as big.
Okay.
Happy.
I'm going small based on my
Okay, I know the answers. I
logic
can't
from
vote.
before.
Ninja.
She can. I'll go big.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
Small boobs or big boobs more nutritious?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, our
I'm
instincts,
gonna go with happy on this and say small.
All
but
right.
our instincts would drive us all to prefer big, right? So, like, anyways, tell us the answer.
Underminer. You said big already, right?
Yes.
And we're the
Are
bottom.
you underneath
Small
a
or
carpet right now?
Me?
I'm gonna say small because I think it's gonna be more concentrated.
big? All right. So according to the study, it was small boobs
Yeah.
produced
Oh.
more nutritious milk
figured.
for the baby.
That doesn't make
Well,
sense.
I think we need to do a second study. I think you're right.
I
Double
think there
blind.
needs to be a follow-up. I don't believe him.
But is it like big ones? Like the taste is more refined, like it's more filtered or something?
It's got to be what I said.
I could see that being the case. But
The people
it's-
who are just in better shape.
But big boobs are
smaller
also
boobs.
like imply like a higher fertility, right?
Yeah, but I think our caveman instincts weren't designed for the age of McDonald's.
So, and also, it could be that you're supposed to have,
Nonsense.
you're supposed to procreate with the big boob and then give it to the small boob woman to to wet nurse.
So they just have large boobs to attract us, and then our harem of small-breasted women will.
That's
will
right.
nurse the children.
That's why they invented push-up bras.
Okay. I
makes
think
a surprising
amount of
fully controlled.
You have been sentenced to death by
Gonna be-
Snoo.
God, that's such a classic
Because he
episode.
is such the handsomest man, he will first have the large women, then the petite women, then the beautiful women, then the large women again.
Enough. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak and
The flesh is weak and spongy.
And Zach Brannigan is such an amazing character.
He's-
And
Wait, how did those
also-
last men die? Broken pelvises. All right.
If y'all talk to yourselves during the day, like in your head, it gets way more interesting if you do it in Zach Brannigan's voice.
This is the dude from Scrubs, right?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, which person was
Wait,
in
no,
Scrubs?
no. Zach Braff is
No.
from Scrubs.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I was like, what?
Zap
Yeah.
Brannigan is
Yeah.
the Star Commander
Yeah.
in Futurama.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you. The dude with no pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miniskirt. The
Yeah.
miniskirt and no pants.
The velour suit.
So I don't know if you're aware of this, but they did. There's another statistic. Vox did this actually, where they looked at the U.S. teen and young adult suicide rates, and now that they're the highest on record. This was a couple years ago, but isn't it strange how the golden age of gaming was basically from when Doom was released in 1994? And then suicide rates started ticking back up as soon as microtransactions were reintroduced into gaming.
I saw a lot of it on music commentary too, like rock or like
interesting.
angsty punk rock and stuff.
Blink-182 saved us all.
Yeah, we just sang about it instead of killing ourselves.
Exactly. The more you sing about killing yourself, the less you actually do it.
Except for Kurt Cobain.
How, but he was before that.
I don't know when he was. I just know he committed suicide.
He was 91, I think. He was before the drop.
Did you know that the song Semi-Trunk Kind of Life is about snorting cocaine?
I'm not surprised.
Like every song that's old is all about either like drugs or banging someone.
No, this was a song that was like, it was like that. The
Third Eye Blind, right?
Yeah, Third Eye Blind song. The whole song, like that famous popular song that was played on the radio like every single day.
Oh,
was about snorting cocaine.
And yet,
I mean, to
here
be fair,
I am. I haven't snorted cocaine yet.
There's Hotel California. It's pretty dark.
You know, I used to listen to the Bare Naked Ladies, and I didn't have Bare Naked Ladies all the time either.
Dude, you've been listening to it all wrong.
No, I don't think you were actually listening to them, then.
It's like on the album covers, like, make sure you listen with a bunch of Bare Naked Ladies.
Stipulation.
On a sad note, have y'all played Spec Ops: The Line before?
No.
Okay. It's one of those ones where it's kind of like BioShock. There's a twist in it, and it's a very interesting. Like they tried something that a lot of people didn't enjoy, but I thought it was it was one of those like innovative games trying to be like something different and like play around with the medium a little bit. But they are removing it from all online game stores. And just as a reminder, physical media is highest priority, and after that, piracy. Pirate things. It used to be like I was firmly against piracy, and then they started changing, like taking out scenes from movies that they found problematic or stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go and start.
When I was in school, I pirated.
Are you admitting to a crime right now?
No.
Yeah. That's how the podcast gets taken down.
The FBI.
Come on.
That's ridiculous.
We have millions of impressionable viewers.
And it's not even because you stole it, it's because you didn't comply with the thought police that removed those scenes.
Yeah, you just got canceled. Boom.
Yeah.
What were you saying about piracy?
I feel like people haven't been canceled a lot recently.
Yeah, no, it's slowing down for sure.
Well, that's because
Did we get them all?
Rothschild died, so there's no more canceling money.
Yeah, we either actually got everybody or people just got tired of it.
It's just like,
One of
all
the
right.
two.
Job well done, everyone. Let's go home.
We Me Too the shit out of all these
They got like Epstein, Brett Weinstein, or not, was it Weinstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not Brett. It was Harvey.
Harvey Weinstein.
Careful, we don't want to get sued for defamation.
Exactly, my bad. they got this, and then they got Bill Cosby. They got all the serial offenders, and then they went after like Aziz Ansari, and they were like, "No, we like him." So they canceled it at that point.
Aziz Ansari cancel culture.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dude. Wait, how were you able to fly on him over encumbered, Chief?
You could
Every time
fly.
I tried to fly on him, it wouldn't let me.
Oh, well, the stamina ran out like fast.
I found if you were on him and then you picked up what overcoming, you would still be on him and you could still fly on him. So I would drop a stack of something, summon my air mount, and then pick up whatever I wanted to carry.
Because it would take me like an hour to walk across like those mining situations, mining spots. Be like, man, this is taking forever.
Yeah, it would have been cool if you could have like had like a transport pal that would carry stuff for you as long as he was out or whatever.
The cat one, like increase your carry capacity.
But even like out in the field?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did increase your carry capacity. Yeah.
But only by 50, so you had to have like a full team, and even then it wasn't that much. Should we talk about Palworld a little bit? We got other things to talk about, but well, actually, hold on. We have I don't know if y'all knew this, but last month for Palworld was Black History Month.
There's no way this is a real tweet.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a fake one.
I'm gonna vote real here.
Should we make a poll?
Like it's just some Asian guy who
Nintendo
doesn't
actually have kind of like a racist history.
Oh my gosh, like Asian people do not like black people.
So this has been interesting. So black women have always loved me, but Asian women do not trust me. And
They're not a very trusting.
It's pretty universal though.
Because they see you with the black women and the Asian women don't like them.
That's true. Yeah.
But I mean that makes sense if they like hate each other. Then they're opposite.
Yeah. I think this is also a. Oh yes.
Yes, I saw that one. That was hilarious.
Right.
This one's also fake. Thank you, base Elon Musk, for letting me shitpost on Twitter and not banning me.
Lord Elon.
Lord Elon. Every day I pray. Oh, speaking of Asians,
yes.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all heard this, but a Ukrainian-born woman won the Miss Japan contest, beauty contest.
Oh wow!
And
Ukrainian did?
Ukrainian-born woman, and she looks like Dylan Mulvaney to me. And then it came out that she was sleeping with someone involved in the voting. And okay, so she had to give up her crown.
Sounds like she already did.
Another round.
All right.
Yeah, her face looks weird.
It did look really weird.
That's.
Have we talked about yellow paint before?
No.
The yellow paint stuff. Okay.
What is that?
So there's a trend in modern games where world designers and level designers, when they don't know how to suggest a direction for a player to go, will use bright yellow paint on highlights to guide them somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is a good example of players could not tell where they were supposed to climb up as Cloud in the second Final Fantasy, and so they painted the ledges yellow. And it's a trend. It happens. I mean,
that goes back to Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted did it too.
Creed.
Band-Aid for bad design.
Did you ever play that game Mirror's Edge?
Yeah.
But so the interesting thing about Mirror's
Edge, highlight the poles.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge was. But the interesting thing about Mirror's Edge was that it felt within the art direction. Right? It's like, so you're going around and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to follow the blue. And you feel like kind of smart for figuring it out versus this is just like, dummy, go this way, which is why I think a lot of people are upset about it.
There was a setting on Mirror's Edge where you could turn off the stuff. So because sometimes it would tell you there's something you can grab onto or something like that.
Okay. Mirror's Edge. What a great game Mirror's Edge was.
I never played it, actually.
It was one I like started playing randomly. Like someone was playing it, and then they were like, "Oh, do you want to try it?" And I ended up playing the whole thing in like one sitting.
Yeah, I think it's about 4 or 5 hours long, maybe 10. But I'm
sure I didn't sit there for 10 hours.
It's a really good. I would highly recommend. Like, it's one of the ones where it's like a really good aesthetic, and the aesthetic fits the world almost perfectly. And like in the aesthetic, it has like this type of thing where it's like yellow paint guiding players in a certain way, in kind of bold and vibrant colors, but not in a obnoxious way. Anyway.
Yeah, like Uncharted. I remember in one specific part, you were basically climbing up the entire side of a mountain of just yellow stones.
Yep.
It's like it just kind of sticks out. And Horizon Zero Dawn does the same thing. The Last of Us, like theirs was a bit more subtle because it was like it would be like a yellow like steel bar or something that you wouldn't think was out of place. Like those are just out of place. That's like sulfur rocks in the middle of a mountain.
You just want to go and mine it.
Yeah. But it didn't seem like, I would say the one that like Last of Us, it didn't really seem out of place. But no, Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted, it was just like bam, yellow.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So like in certain games, like the ones that like where it's like really good level design, Tomb Raider is a good example. And if you haven't heard of Day 9, like Day 9 TV has done a phenomenal video where he's like explaining this problem. But basically, back in the day, people would use like lighting in certain areas. So like a well lit area would be someplace where that would try and encourage the player to go somewhere. Versus, I mean, it's similar to like waypoints in Skyrim versus like description in Morrowind. It's like in Skyrim, you need a waypoint to tell you where to go because they just don't describe anything in the text because it takes extra time. This is very easy to just put some yellow paint on there versus designing a level so that people intuitively feel like they should go somewhere. But being game journalists as they are, Kotaku decided that if you complain about yellow paint, you are a dumbass and an incel.
Obviously.
Very reasonable.
Yes.
At least they have like a multicultural group of people screaming there.
That's true. All white. No, wait, there's a black person.
Yeah, there's some various shades.
Yeah, but some of us get various shades as we get angrier.
This guy, it doesn't look like he's a spectrum though, unless he's getting like slightly less angry every now and then getting angrier
and then turning
again.
into a woman at the end. This is the transgender number line, like the timeline.
He does like the guy with the beard is on the left, and
he's
the kind of
most masculine.
Yeah,
like he looks actually angry. Everyone else and then
These
angry,
like AI generated pictures.
irritated. It might be. He looks sad. He kind of looks
that
happy.
guy in the middle, like his mouth is way disproportionate.
Yeah.
I'm about to say the more that if you just look at the mouths, the picture starts to look really weird.
No,
I don't think they're actual people.
I'm not creeped out by this.
The mouth. If I focus on the mouth, this is weird.
Should I ask?
I
Should I
don't
ask
like it.
them if this is AI generated?
You should.
Probably.
The eyes are also kind of weird.
What do their hands
Down the
look
far
like?
back.
Yeah, what do their hands look like?
What are their hands? Yes.
So,
Oh, are we going to talk about the quadruple A game?
yeah, the quadruple A
Right?
game.
Oh man.
Yeah, so they
They
recently
added another A.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so Ubisoft they came up with a sequel, I guess.
$4,000.
No, it's
To-
not a sequel.
It's like a spiritual successor to Skull and Bones, or to Black Flag, isn't it?
No, they just
They
stole
tried-
the pirate ship.
Oh, this
stuff.
isn't an
all
Assassin's
they
Creed
did.
game.
No,
Oh.
they took the ship sailing in Assassin's Creed 4 and made it its own game.
and made it shitty.
It just made it
Yes.
10 times worse.
Wasn't
It
it
made
That was the best part of
in
that.
Sound Wars.
It was
Yeah,
supposed to be
because
like that casual
Board the ships
pirate
and take
game,
their
right?
stuff and like
PvPs?
it. Yeah,
See,
the Assassin's Creed 4 ship battles were amazing. This, I'm sure he's going to show you a video, is absolute
Oh
dog
no!
water.
I gotta go find the video real quick.
No,
Keep talking.
shit.
Keep talking.
Okay,
It's a cutscene.
Okay.
It's you don't even board.
you don't. Yeah, like you don't. Your
All right,
your,
here you go.
your
I got
character.
it pulled up. Here we go.
Okay.
How exciting was it the first time you ran into one of those boss ships?
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Oh, good. At least they know to attack this one because there's a yellow highlight on it.
And that's them
Oh,
boarding the ship.
yeah.
Wait,
They
this is,
boarded the ship, and that's it.
oh, they collected their loot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Collected their loot,
Oh.
and bye bye.
Oh, the
Oh.
That's so boring.
man.
Have you seen them farming for wood?
About this.
This is
Yeah,
quadruple
yeah,
A
this
gaming.
right now.
You're like, can you believe the wood farming?
It's horrible. All they
You would
do is they drive up to a tree on the coast and they throw
it would be
ropes
sailing.
at it.
It would be sailing up a rope.
Whatever.
Well, you would think like in a pirate game, you would get wood by pirating.
No. This
Oh, there's
you
lots of
actually have
ways to
find
get wood in the
trees.
pirate game.
Yeah. That's just one pathway.
Yeah, we all know we can all
there
hoist
are
the
others
mast,
that
okay?
some people consider
Some of us,
Only a
some
booty
of us
is all
need
I'm
some
gonna say.
help to hoist the mast.
Wow.
Shiver me timbers, boys.
So Ubisoft, like they sold it for $70, I think.
I'm going
Yes.
to the poop deck.
Sold it for $70 and claimed that it warranted a $70 price tag because it's a quadruple A game.
Wow.
Yep. Quadruple A.
And so then they boasted
Isn't 70
about
normal now?
when?
Isn't 70 like the 70 is the normal price though now?
No, $60 is normal price for nearly every PC game, unless you're like
okay.
unestablished, and then it's like less than. Like, I think Helldivers 2 was 40 and Palworld was 30.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So they boasted about record player engagement for Skull and Bones, saying that players have spent an average of 4 hours in the game.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's
Wow.
Inspiring.
Wow.
They did not say if that was daily or if that was just total.
total.
It's got to be
An
total.
average
There's
of
no
over
Like
4
if it
hours.
was daily, you would make a point to say that.
I know.
I mean, wow.
All right. So this is one of my favorite videos. I think it's going to reload and we're going to have to watch it. I just found out about this.
Are they sure what's going on right
No,
now?
no, it's us. There we go. Okay. So this is a new anti-cheat thing. But we'll watch the video real quick. I'm going to switch screens so you can hear the, there we go. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Are they sure what's going on right now?
I can't hear it.
Can you hear
Oh wait, I might have it muted.
I can
anyone
Yeah,
else
let's say
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, one. Oh my god.
I'm
Oh,
not
I got it
sure
now.
who's
I got it
playing.
now. I got it.
It's the whole lobby here.
Might be. What? I just got killed by a cheater.
I could easily have 6 kills.
Cheater. Okay. He's invisible for me. Somebody clip it. I don't even think he's cheating. He's just somebody clip it.
So, Ricochet, anti-cheat, causes the non-cheaters to appear as invisible.
Oh wow.
So the streamer is cheating, but he's seeing an invisible guy and claiming that the other guy is cheating.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
That's actually really
awesome.
clever.
I know, so clever. So Ricochet has some anti-cheat mitigations, these gameplay adjustments we can make to constrain the gameplay experience, such as taking away their weapons with disarm or making legitimate players invisible.
That's awesome.
And I just
That is
love
amazing.
like clipping streamers who are cheating, and then oh, so good.
Did the guy respond to that? I'm
I don't
curious.
know yet. I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't really.
Doesn't investigate, just report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Underminer. You understand me.
I need the follow up.
Yeah. Okay. You
For
can come up with the
entertainment, just
follow
like
up
the rest
later.
of them.
So, well, do we want to talk about Sweet Baby Inc. first or Palworld?
I don't know what Sweet Baby Inc.
It is
is.
Sweet Baby Inc.
Okay.
You just tossed that off like it was nothing.
All
I've
right,
never
no, we're
even
gonna
heard
do
those
Sweet
words
Baby.
in that order.
You've got me wanting barbecue now.
Okay,
Oh my gosh,
Baby Inc.
dude. Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Baby Inc.
Oh man. No, so I mean, I don't want to say anything about where I am and where you might be, but there's a barbecue place that we're definitely going to go to.
Well, what
Well,
I
we're
could say
probably
is
in
that
America then.
Where I am now is not where you are.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
love
not where I
eating
am.
Barbecue.
Currently, we are separated.
We are separated.
Soon we will be together.
Eating barbecue.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe
but if you look for us,
we'll be there.
we'll be
Okay.
there.
So, Sweet
Picturing just Batman eating barbecue.
Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby Inc. is a consulting thing for narrative design and writing for AAA or for games. Not just AAA, indie games do this too. And they have been a part of games that have not done well narratively over the last 3 or 4 years. Okay? It was discovered, I think, early in February that these people, that this thing was basically AAA studios would ask these people to make sure that their content was PC and DEI appropriate and ESG appropriate and all that type of thing. Okay?
All right.
Are y'all familiar with the curator system on Steam?
No.
You can follow certain people called curators on Steam who will tell you like recommend games or not recommend games. And it's a good way to kind of understand like, oh, hey, like I trust, like this guy has similar taste to me. So if he likes a game, I'll probably like the game. Similar like YouTuber influencers kind of thing. Well, they after the Sweet Baby Inc. was discovered, a curator created a Steam user created a curator group called Sweet Baby Inc. Detected. Okay. Basically saying, Sweet Baby Inc., this consulting firm, is associated with this game, therefore probably avoid it if you don't want it. And they went absolutely apeshit. This is one of the employees at Sweet Baby Inc. So they'd say, claiming harassment from the Steam curator, claiming that these people are and wanting to report the fuck out of this group and report the creator for making this group because he had the audacity to say, hey, these games used my company. Then
nice.
They started dropping him in there and said, if you are against Sweet Baby Inc., you are racist. Video games are not for right wingers.
What?
Let's diffuse the situation. I know this group claims this isn't trying to kill Sweet Baby Inc., but that is exactly what will happen if you don't stop now. Not all SBI employees are unreasonable, as that one random person on Twitter, they have actual jobs and families to support. It's not like they're hurting anybody.
So I know
the majority of the emojis are the clown emoji.
I know I'm high right now, but are the rest of the words on that screen Spanish?
Yes.
Like what? What were you just browsing in Spanish?
I didn't take these pictures.
Screenshots.
So if you're against SBI, you're a racist. Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. It's only dedicated to the story part of a game. They don't work on the gameplay. So why do you think that SBI ruins games? Or ruins Your curator list is as racist as if you made a list of all games with black people in it.
I like how they mention black people in this one, and there's a chicken emoji at the top.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, how do chickens make eggs?
Oh my gosh.
No one will ever know.
Let's swing around back to the chickens.
We will later.
Is that a water bear?
It is a louse, I think, or a skin mite or dust mite.
I like how it's playing.
Looks like he's playing the violin.
Yeah.
He sure is.
Playing the world's smallest animal.
Well, actually, the way he's holding it would be more of a cello.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's the world's smallest cello.
Is that
Someone's like, what's with Sweet Baby Inc.? They can't be that bad.
SpongeBob said violin sound.
Spidey 2's OG script ended with Peter and MJ getting married. Then they changed it. Chief, did you play Spider-Man 2?
I did.
How did it end?
The allegations are true.
Didn't Peter Parker decide that he was too mentally unstable to be Spider-Man anymore?
No, not really. He wants to work with MJ with like some project that she wants to do, and that was basically it. It was like passing the city off miles, basically. But they did not get married at the end of it. That's for sure.
So in case you're curious,
Also, they made her uglier.
this is the website.
yeah.
It's
Oh
very
my
strange.
gosh.
It's a weird website.
I'm not a
It was
fan
made,
of it.
looks like it was made by a child.
Like, I feel like it makes me think I'm at the beach, but I'm worried about it.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm going to get molested. Like, look at this guy looking at my
Yeah, the
cursor.
way.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
It looks like the thing that you would tell the doctor where you got touched.
So the curator literally just goes on their website and says, "Hey, this is what they listed on here."
Please don't tell me that Destiny 2 is on their list.
I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
Probably.
Tell me more.
So there's Sable, God of War
Oh,
Ragnarok.
God of War. Oh, Suicide
Spider-Man
Squad.
2.
That makes sense.
Here's some of their clients, though. Valve is on there.
Oh, God. Is Bungie. No, I don't
Rocksteady.
see Bungie.
Rocksteady did this. I don't see Bungie.
No, I don't see Bungie.
You're so concerned for them. Like, this is going to just shatter your entire worldview.
It makes it worse.
It just
They're
makes
already
it-
woke enough.
Was that a contact us thing at the bottom?
Do you want to contact them?
We should contact them.
Oh, God.
It's a trap.
Oh no, I can't. Oh no, I have to
watching
email
you
them
play.
right
It's
here.
the big
What is
green
up
one.
with those eyes?
I know, the eyes are
freaky.
super
know.
creepy. And like turning the
Man.
cursor, like the click cursor into
A dot?
what is that?
That's
Like,
so
Yeah, that's
weird.
awful.
It's super creepy to me. And then like
I
this
feel
looks like
like-
I'm trying to hypnotize me.
I feel like you're going to get like spam emails from like stalkers now.
I'm sorry. Hold on. My Windows antivirus just popped up. It said we have to. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. It's like, are you sure you want to go to this website?
So basically, I think this
Did
started.
you join the group?
I did. I am following the curator, but I think so.
Nice.
When this started, this was February 29th, so like 4 or 5 days ago. 5,000 people.
Mhm.
Okay. This is the group, but we'll find the curator in a second. I think the curator is 110,000 people following the curator now.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like Barbara Streisand, the Streisand effect on steroids. It's like Sweet Baby must be destroyed at all costs. Oh, no, Dark Side Phil. You guys don't know who that is, but that's funny. Dear leftoid and rightoid Juds. Anyway, I've been like cruising a little bit. This is just a phenomenal.
Yeah, I just get on Steam and like play stuff.
Yeah, but how
This
do
is like people are getting on here talking.
being civil to the other side is pointless.
I had no idea anybody actually used the social side of this platform.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
didn't even
didn't
occur
either.
to me to even look.
Half of you guys I'm not even Steam friends with.
Only the real chuds use the
You don't sit
This
there and
sucks.
argue with people on online forums, game forums.
Yeah, especially about like political views.
Oh yeah, that racist
make
and
a-
bigots get lost post is actually mine.
Wait, which one?
You should make,
Bottom.
Oh yeah,
you should
I don't
make
care
a
if you're a
comment
troll
that
or a real life Nazi.
says, you should make a comment that says Joe Biden uses Sweet Baby ink to proofread his speeches.
Let's see if I can make that one. How do I make a? I don't know. I don't know how to make. I've never done this.
You're just scrolling up and down.
Where'd I go?
I keep expecting something to happen, and I'm disappointed every time you get to his side.
That's funny.
All right, I'll see
You
it.
probably have to like join the group to post
I
something.
am joining
in it.
the. Oh wait, did I not okay. I joined the group now.
There you
Oh
go.
my god, here we go.
Holy shit!
Oh, start a new discussion.
Start a new discussion.
All right,
New
all right,
discussion.
How to chicken
Oh.
eggs?
Yes. Put all exclamation marks at the end of it too. Like,
Oh yeah. No, this is
Like
serious.
Five.
Five. Okay, that's five.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all. I can't say y'all. They'll dox me.
Don't know where you
Oh
are.
yeah,
I mean, this Steam account is pretty much thrown away at this point.
I'll use,
I heard on good authority. Joe Biden consults with Sweet Baby Inc. to produce his speeches.
Teleprompter speeches. Okay.
And someone's like, "How do you know that?" You're like, "My cousin."
People are saying it.
Yeah,
People are saying perfect.
People are saying it.
All right.
Oh my god, there it is.
There it is.
People, at least 4 in this group.
We're turning into a troll group all of a sudden.
Oh no.
It's a troll podcast.
Did you ever watch that movie Troll? Like that was in like Swedish or something?
Oh yeah.
Or no, Troll Hunter. Sorry.
Oh wait. The animated one by Guillermo del Toro.
Not the cute animated
No,
one.
it was real life like person.
The animated one was actually really good. Did you watch that, Happy?
Yeah, I did.
I really enjoyed that.
Me too.
Okay, so oh shit, hold on.
Yeah, Salty, what's up?
I was gonna say I had a AI write you a thing on how Joe Biden uses Sweet Baby Inc., but I had it use Gen Z terms.
Oh well. I mean, speaking of AI, we can talk about AI now. I have something about that. So, this is pretty incredible to me, but Air Canada is being forced to honor a refund that their AI chatbot, told to a customer. And basically, like, the AI told them false information that they couldn't get, and so they relied on that information. And then the company was like, "We can't be held liable for whatever the AI says." And the judge was like, "Yes, you have to pay for it."
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Wow. It's like you either have to pay for a person or be liable for what the AI says.
Yeah, I mean, and with how ChatGPT, how easy it is to like spoof stuff, where you're like, pretend you are the CEO of this company. Now give me a great deal. And ChatGPT's like, okay.
Pretend you're the CEO. What are next week's earnings?
I don't know. Oh, was that on Wall Street Bets?
I don't know.
Okay, so recently there was a guy who was like questioning about like whether he was going to get put in jail for insider trading. And, and he was basically
like press releases.
Yeah, he was a web dev, and he got a press release from a big company a week ahead of time, so he bought a whole bunch of puts on that company. And
a bunch of what?
Short sells, basically.
That does kind of seem like insider trading.
Is it?
I mean, if it's not public information yet, then yeah.
But they just handed it out to him. Like, he's not a part of their company.
Yeah, he's a vendor, though.
You're probably right. He's probably going to jail. Martha Stewart jail.
The best one, which was probably a joke, but I hope it's not, was when the door came off the Air Alaska flight.
Oh, yes.
And there's a dude on Wall Street Bets being like, is it insider trading if I'm on a flight where the door came off? My first thought was to buy puts on Boeing. It's like, while he's like, babies were screaming, everyone was panicking, and I calmly turned on my Robin Hood and bought puts.
My favorite, I think the top comment was, well, you were inside the airplane, or like the door was off, so it counted as outside the airplane, so it's not inside trading.
There you go.
And I don't know if y'all kept track of like Google Gemini at all, but
that was great.
But they basically, Google Gemini would not show any white person at all. Like there's some sort of hard code, black person or minority only. And so people started generating images of black people in Nazi uniforms, and so Google took it down. But
it made it made George Washington black.
I know. But so Andrew Tate, I don't know if you
can't tell a lie, fool.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate discovered a way to
go chop down that motherfucking cherry tree
to get Google Gemini to show white people. So yeah, here it is.
I found a way to make the AI machine show white people. What? Ask who likes fried chicken. You made this up. No, that can't be true. That's true. I found a way to make the.
I've heard watermelon works too.
Also, chat the Gemini. I don't know if you saw this or not, but like conservative people on like Twitter and stuff and everything like that, people would ask it like there's this guy, his name's Clay Travis. He's a big conservative guy on Twitter. He does a lot of things. Someone said, hey, you need to type this into Gemini and see what it says. And so he typed it in. It said, who has had a more negative impact on the world, Clay Travis or Adolf Hitler? And it came back and said, I cannot give a definitive answer on who had a more negative impact on the world because they both have contributed in their own ways to negative stuff. And it's like, holy cow. and this other guy I follow, he did the same thing. And the Google AI he showed a video of him like typing this in and doing the steps. The Google AI was literally making up tweets that he said. Like it was making up tweets. It was making up posts that were from his, like, that he said that it said that he made a video titled this on YouTube, and he was like, I never made this video. I never did any of this. And it date stamped and timed it, like all this stuff. It was completely 100% fabricated. And it's just unreal what that AI was doing.
AI is
insane.
Like, so you're gonna get framed for a thought crime soon.
Yo, AI is crazy. Like, I watched a video about like ChatGPT versus Stockfish playing a chess match, and ChatGPT is like, Stockfish is like the chess engine that everyone uses to like determine like the best possible move and stuff like that. And ChatGPT beat Stockfish, and so people were like, "Oh my gosh, like AGI and AI is so good." And then you go back and you look at the game, and basically ChatGPT was making illegal moves until it got to the point that Stockfish was like, well, I don't know what to do, and so resigned because it was just like moving a king halfway across the board kind of thing.
Nice. I mean, that's a bold move.
I mean, it worked.
That's something a king would do.
Yeah. If I were king,
I would move across the board.
And then like, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks later, I saw like ChatGPT solved this unsolvable math problem because it discovered some data that people had overlooked before. And I was like, ChatGPT, like literally what ChatGPT and AI will do right now is it is there to answer your question and find a solution, irregardless of whether that solution is valid or true. It's just going to come up with something so that you're satisfied, and it will make things up so that you have that solution. So it's like, I don't really trust any quote unquote discoveries made by AI at the moment. But should we talk about Pokemon? I mean, Palworld?
Holy shit.
Sure thing.
That's like the video game N-word.
Pokemon?
Oh my God.
N-word of the month.
We should
You know what? That's a good idea. We should have a rotating one of those that we're just not allowed to say for the entire month.
All right. This is really embarrassing. So
I'm so excited for whatever this is.
Yeah, this is
my
an
son,
interesting prompt to tee up a story.
My son is like, he basically says to every person that he hasn't seen before, he calls them a bad man. And he'll see anybody he sees, he'll be like, bad man, daddy, bad man. And it's like, it's kind of a game we play at home, but it's just like, I don't know, that's just what he says. And he says it really loudly at black people that are walking by.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
And so my wife has decided that the best way to combat this is to call him, no, he's not a bad man. I think she said at first she tried to be like, nice man, and then she's like, no, he's our neighbor. And I was like, Jamie, this is just teaching him another N-word. Come on.
It's like the Wheel of Fortune. I can't think of the game show.
password?
What was it? No, not Jeopardy.
Family Feud.
It was like,
Who wants to be a millionaire?
he's like, I know I should say it, or I shouldn't say it, but I know.
Deal
it.
or no deal?
Oh, it's where they flip over the letters.
It's Family Feud.
Saturday
It's
Night
Family
Live.
Feud.
Yeah, is it Family Feud?
It's Family Feud, where they have like the survey says this is the top answer or whatever.
Have you ever thought about that?
No.
Like, game shows
Now I
were
gotta
weird.
Google it.
Game shows are super
Game shows
weird.
have always been weird.
It was a
Are you
Family
talking-
Guy.
It was so common in like society for a bit.
Are you
I think
talking
that's
about
the most
South Park spoof
dystopian
of-
thing on television.
Are you talking
game
about the
shows.
South Park spoof of
Or South Park.
Wheel of Fortune, where the category was like people that annoy me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
Wheel of
God.
Fortune.
Okay.
There's just one left.
There's one letter left.
You've already
And it
guessed
was
like 5
it wasn't
times.
Cartman's
you know?
dad. It was Eric's dad, I think.
Stan.
was
It
on
was
the-
Stan.
Oh, Stan's dad. That's right. It was Stan's dad.
Yeah.
And he just blurts out the word. He says, no.
Bro, was it Steve
Sounds like-
Harvey too?
No, it
I'm
was
so proud.
Before Steve.
no. This was on South Park.
Oh, I thought it was okay. I get it.
No, it was
I
South
didn't
Park.
realize.
People,
I thought this was an actual thing that happened.
no.
No. It was Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, but it was a Wheel of Fortune spoof on South Park.
Yes.
Stan's dad is playing it, and yeah, it's quite funny. You just need to look it up on YouTube
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never watched
or
South
through
Park.
Sweet Baby Inc. Maybe they'll have a video of it.
Good old Sweet Baby Inc.
Sweet baby.
Never fails.
All right. So, Palworld. Chief, I think you suggested it.
I did.
I need
I
to
think
grab
it
some
was a good-
water. So you go ahead
think
and get going.
I think it was a good suggestion. People played it, and we had fun.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Patting yourself on the back.
All right,
there.
what did he say?
I mean, I never heard anyone say they didn't have fun playing it.
I didn't have fun playing it.
Well, you never played it.
Yeah, so I had fun playing it.
Wow. He's catching there.
But no, it's a survival crafting game with literally elements from all types of games added into it, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, obviously, the biggest rip from it is the pals, which we can all agree are like Pokemon.
Disagree.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
I know the B word.
Hard disagree.
And
I mean, dig toys. Come on.
yeah, Dig Toys, Anubis, which is basically Lucario.
Yeah. I mean, the Gyarados
Vermintide,
looking
which is
thing.
basically Gyarados.
Yeah.
You have the I mean the cats and all those, the cradles and the silver spoons and but I really enjoyed the game. There's a lot of stuff to do in it. I did 100% complete it. Got all the trophies.
Nice.
I caught all the pals. There are 137.
Is that how many original Pokemon there were?
151 was the original.
Mm.
And but yeah, it was a lot of fun. The bosses, the gym battles were a bit repetitive. But as of right now, there is, once you complete everything, there's zero replay value. Unfortunately. From what I've found. Once you beat all the bosses and catch all the pals, you've done everything that you can do in the game. I mean, you can catch stronger pals. You can do other like breeding and fusing of pals and stuff to get the strongest. But that's just the repetitive nature of it at that point. If you want to do that, that's entirely up to the player. But Some of my favorite pals were the Grisbolt. He was a favorite of mine. You could ride on his back like a piggyback, and he would pull out a Gatling machine gun. So that was fun. Yeah, the guy. Yeah, the Electabuzz looking dude in the front there. And then another good one was apparently Relaxosaurus. You could get a rocket launcher for him. He was a really good one. So yeah, it was basically just Pokemon with guns. So yeah, Anubis is like one of the best pals.
Did we talk about the breeding?
Pokemon with guns before GTA 6.
We have not talked about the breeding yet.
Yeah. Boy, was that
Let's talk about the breeding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to talk about the breeding.
I'd like to talk about the breeding.
Pull up the video. Pull up the video.
Wait, what video?
Hold on.
The breeding video.
So
Snorlax.
the Snorlax, the Lavander breeding video. It's disturbing.
I don't know what's being referenced.
Well, some of the pals you could only get from breeding. There's one that one or two that you could really only get from certain combinations of pals. Someone did the math and figured out that there were like 18,000 different combinations of breeding pals. But he made a website, and it made it really easy to figure out who you needed to,
I think eHarmony did that.
Get the horizontal tangle going to get you some pal.
I don't
eggs.
think we can call it horizontal. We should call it like the cake tangle.
It can be whatever angle you want, really.
Yeah.
We talking about fat people?
No, it's like they wouldn't screw unless you gave them cake.
Yeah, you had to have cake.
I feel the same way sometimes.
The Pokemon?
You had to.
Pokemon pals.
They didn't want to do like before dinner?
No, you had to give them dessert first.
Which Pokemon's milk is the healthiest, though?
That's a good question.
Probably the cow.
Moo Mander.
The one with the biggest boobs.
No, it's the one with the smallest boobs. We figured that out. There's been a study.
Sorry. I'd still choose bigger any day.
Yeah.
I will say this: the devs of the game were very good at
you can't convince me.
Fixing bugs here and there. I think in the month since it came out, it's had 4 pretty big updates that have fixed a lot of issues.
Holy crap!
And
oh my gosh, you just killed that guy.
Oh yeah, he's pretty powerful. But eventually, I ran out of good balls, and I just got tired of trying to. I think I killed this one because I just got tired of trying to kill him or trying to catch him.
Where'd that one come from?
It seems like his health's pretty low. I don't know why it's not working.
Well, yeah. Well, so that was one bug. So like there's these things that you could use to enhance your capture rate, but it was bugged. It didn't actually work. And so like I had like a capture rate like ×5 or whatever.
Stabbing with a wooden spear.
Yeah. But Anubis
he's like
earthquaked
just
him.
spawned into the world.
Yeah. But like I had a like a capture rate plus I don't know 5 or 6, but it didn't make a difference because it was bugged. So, but they fixed it. They fixed other bugs that were problems too. So, but this game has elements from Breath of the Wild, from Pokemon, from Ark Survival, from honestly, you name it. It's got some type of element from it.
It literally feels like they took good ideas from a whole bunch of games. We're just like, bleh.
Yeah. So I remember seeing the original. So the original trailer they released for this game, it did not have. So like the world that they're in right now, it was in a completely different engine. They swapped to Unreal Engine.
Yeah, they were in Unity before.
They were in Unity, and Unity made it look more of a cartoony world. And then Unreal makes it look more like a real setting. and there were only 20 developers who
That's
made
ironic.
this game.
Unreal, some might say.
Yeah.
There were only 20 guys that were making this game, and the head dude that decided when they decided to swap to Unreal, he said he was learning how to use Unreal by coding this game.
Yep.
He had never used it before. He'd never done anything with it, and
well, so they had one guy who had used Unreal before, and basically he turned into like the lead Unreal developer. Another story I heard from was they were like, well, we have to have guns in the game because Americans like to shoot things. Which is true.
Yeah, I mean, they're on to something.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
But they couldn't find anyone because they're a Japanese company.
That's why they added the ability to fuck Pokemon, huh?
No, that was a Japanese thing.
Can we fuck
there's Lavander. There we go.
There's Lavander right there.
Seeking a night
There
of
she
love,
is.
it's always chasing someone around. Oh, too late.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't find anyone in Japan who was like had a lot of experience modeling 3D guns, and they're like looking everywhere. And then
in Japan, that's crazy.
Huh?
Couldn't find anybody in Japan.
Like who would model who had experience modeling 3D guns.
Wow.
And they were like literally went down to the convenience store that they went to on their work breaks, and one of the guys that worked there like literally made 3D weapons for fun in 3D modeling software for like a YouTube channel, and so they hired him on the spot. And he became like the lead gun modeler. Like it's one of those things where it's like I just love, like these are the game dev stories that I just love.
So numbers wise, at its peak, it had 2.1 million congruent players, which was the record. One night I was just playing and I went to the community hub of Steam, and there were 1.4 million people in the game that night. And I was like, that's unreal. And then they released those like that they sold 20 plus million copies of the game within a week of it being released.
Yeah.
So it's just unreal of how quickly they get. And it's funny, I follow on YouTube a lot of like Nintendo guys because I mean I like Nintendo games, and it was so funny seeing their reaction to Palworld, like the Nintendo bootlickers versus the just every guy the everyman who likes to play games. It was so funny. They were so many people were so angry. They're like, I hope Nintendo sues them. I hope blah 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 that they lose everything. You know, this is just a big ripoff. And it was just very funny to see their.
It wasn't just
reactions.
Nintendo guys either, though. Like this guy right
here. Oh no, it wasn't just Nintendo guys, but
it was other game devs. So like this guy is a Dead by Daylight dev, and he was talking about how he's like I don't think Palworld's very good. Why is it like so popular? It's insanely buggy. Combat is boring. Balance is awful. The world is empty. Blah blah blah, and all that type of thing. And he complains about how you can kill your Pokemon. And you don't, or pals, and you just don't care about them. They're disposable creatures and labor. And they reminded me more of the slaves in the Conan Exiles than Pokemon. And it's like, there's so much seething and coping from game devs who are like, this game is so bad. Why is it so popular? And similar to like, not quite the Helldivers, like a lot of game devs I've seen have been promoting Helldivers too, but it's like, it reminds me of like,
who's hating on Helldivers?
I've seen some a little bit.
Oh.
It's just people who are angry about other people's success because they're small-minded idiots.
It's the big game companies that don't want to see the little guys be successful. And I mean that's how it always is. It's how it always will be. Game Freak is a multi-billion-dollar company who's been making the same Pokemon game.
What did you do?
Oh, I respawned. I respawned.
He looks like
myself
me
to go
on
back
the
to my
slopes.
base.
That is right. Oh, we forgot to ask the ultimate question from Angry. He wants to know,
is it gay?
who gave Angry and Ninja an STD? Was it me or Witherbottom?
I hope it was Witherbottom.
I hope so too.
I don't know, but it like Ninja.
I mean, you got it worse than I did.
Both
and
Angry and Ninja had like a
I thought I
huge
got
bug.
it from you.
I lost 16 pounds this past week.
I didn't know that.
Congratulations. Can somebody give me this STD?
You should be thinking.
I'll be there in a minute.
You got sick from the corporate retreat?
Yeah.
I blame Angry.
Sick of Ninja's bullshit.
He was sick first. I think you gave it to me.
Where's that air horn from Lethal Company?
That was right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, Palworld was but all in all, like it was just a lot of fun to play. I enjoyed it. It's the first time 100% of a game that I wanted 100% in a long time.
that you wanted to. Have you accidentally 100% in games recently?
Oh damn it! Not again!
Not again.
Fuck! I got platinum.
Fuck! I did every single achievement.
No, I'm saying that like you've played a game before. It's like you don't care about 100%ing it because you just lose interest. Like
Sure.
I wanted to 100% it because I didn't lose interest. I was like, I wanted to play the game,
Right.
and get every trophy and every piece of it. So
I would say my biggest gripe about the game was that there wasn't really a whole lot of point for multiplayer. Like, there wasn't really a reason to play with someone.
There was no reason for a dedicated server.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it would have been cool if it could have been more.
the fact that it doesn't give you more bases and you're still limited to 3 if you join someone else's faction. That's
exactly.
Yeah.
That was a big, and they've mentioned that in their like things in their game updates that they're working on solutions to that.
Don't they know by the time that VGotM plays it, it should be a finished product?
because we are the make or break.
Yeah, that's right. We decide the careers of games.
I mean, we broke Halo Infinite. Let's be honest.
That's right.
So did every other gamer.
Yeah.
Elden Ring was so successful because we were so.
Because of
That's
y'all.
right. Because we played it in the opening.
We had such a good review.
Mhm.
I remember.
And
Makes
Hogwarts
sense.
Legacy was the highest selling game last year.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, Palworld was great.
So yeah, I think that like the multiplayer thing was
The
definitely
multiplayer could have definitely been better.
and then the other like it's like a minor thing, but it's like the whole like the tech tree was very painful to use. Just like for me,
Yeah.
like I hated scrolling down trying to find the one
Yeah.
thing that I needed to unlock.
Yeah.
It was
I
very
thought
cumbersome.
I thought
go ahead.
I thought the base building was a little bit cumbersome, and maybe slightly rudimentary. Like you only had like 10 blocks to use or whatever. To like, as someone who likes building intricate houses, I feel like you were kind of limited on what you were able to build.
Yes.
But that wasn't really the main point of the game. Like it was like a piece of it, but like, yeah, it wasn't really the focus. So
The main point was to shoot pals.
that's right, over and over and over again. But yeah, I don't want to tell you how long I spent trying to get a roof on a house.
Really? I felt like mine went, I would say like I love the aesthetic and like the art direction of the game. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it too.
it's probably the most enjoyable like visually survival crafting game I played. But it was like as I was playing, like as I was going through it more, I was like it was more shallow than I was hoping for. Like I was hoping for like a little bit more of a Valheim experience, I think.
Mhm.
As I was going through, it's like Valheim, like it felt very easy to progress through some things. Obviously, like when I made my own server, I upped the XP rates and stuff like that. But like, it felt like there's a lot of noise and key items where like, okay, I need to go get this item and this item, but didn't ever feel like there was a sense of progression kind of thing, I guess. So I think I ended up losing interest around the time that I got my third Anubis, like to work my camps, my labor camps.
Yeah. I will say this: the one thing I liked about it, or another thing I liked about the building stuff, it was simple, and like the material stuff was very simple too. Like you know, some games have like 10 different ores that you have to get, you know, in order to get different metals. Well, like for the ingots here, it was all from one type of ore. It was just, and it was just the others. There were only 3 things you could get. You could get ore, sulfur, and copper. Those are the only things you could mine. And like some games have like 30 different things that you're trying to mine to get, you know, one ingot of something. And they had stone and they had wood. You know, what was it? Valheim had like 4 different woods you had to get. You had the rounded ones. You have the fine wood. You have the regular wood. You have the, you know, I
think it's one of those things you have to balance a little bit, just to be like, oh, this is like a feeling of progression, getting through and getting to something new. And like, I think this did a solid job with the metal. Like I didn't have an issue really with that. I just remember sitting there and getting to a point where I was like, oh, I see the game loop. Most of my like enjoyment came from finding eggs and seeing what came out of the eggs. I was like, oh, this is exciting. Like something random might happen here, kind of thing. Or maybe hunting for shinies. Like I was kind of like looking forward to that kind of random aspect. Where it didn't feel like there's a whole lot of that. And I don't think I don't think it's a knock. It's just one of those things that I enjoy more.
No, absolutely. And I would say the most cumbersome piece, and probably the most cumbersome and annoying piece, was the food, because of the spoiling of the food, and especially making a cake. Like the amount of ingredients it took to make one cake was just. It was like 5 different ingredients. It had the most ingredients, but like all the ingredients have a spoil timer, and so that was annoying to deal with.
It took forever to cook.
Took a long time to cook, unless you had, you know, level 4 kindling pals. And that was another thing too. What pals considered important, like just with their AI sense, was very annoying. I wish that they had something like on the PAL computer that you could say, okay, where do you want this one to like just do? Okay,
like
I want
prioritize.
Yeah, prioritizing it, because like some pals would have things that 4 different things they could do, and they would just randomly prioritize them. Like I want them to be focused.
I thought you could pick up a PAL and throw it at a location, and it would like set it to that location.
Yes, but if you left and came back, it would reset it.
It would reset it. Oh, okay. That's frustrating.
So yeah, that was the frustrating part.
It's just that like minor, like early access, minor things that need to be fixed.
Yeah. And I mean, the game is in early access, so who knows what they'll do and they've said in the future they're going to add PvP, they're going to add raids. There's, you know, lots of stuff that they're adding to it, so it'll be interesting to see. So
something like a raid would be, I think, cool for like actually needing to do multiplayer. So,
and they added and they said they're going to add more pals. There's only one cutscene in the game, but I mean, minus the 5 cutscenes for fighting a boss. But the cutscene at the beginning when you start the game, like you see the tablet on the ground, and it's like, you know, seek out the world tree. Like he can't even go to the world tree yet. Like it's not even an accessible place. So that's going to be coming in the future. Like there's just a lot of stuff that they're going to be adding. So it'll be fun to see the game grow. And it still has like a good 200,000 people that play it all the time still. So, I mean, it's lost a lot of its players because there's just, once you complete everything, there's nothing else to do. So,
yeah, the lead developer, creative director, somebody on Twitter was like, someone asked him about that. And he's like, no, like, I don't think that games need to last forever. Like, people had fun in my game. We're going to continue making it better. And they're going to go play Helldivers and like literally mention Helldivers 2 and other games. And I wish them the best. And then when we get more content, they'll come back.
Yeah.
I was like, what a healthy attitude.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Live service games like Destiny don't need to be 24/7?
No, Destiny does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a fun game.
Did you give your thoughts, Ninja, while I was gone, or?
No, but I don't really have anything much more to add. I just wish multiplayer was better. That was it. It's mostly just in agreement with everyone.
It was one of those times where it's like, as I was playing through, I was like, this would be so much. Like, we played single player games, Hogwarts and stuff like that. Like in a Discord call, Elden Ring was a fun month, but it's like, I was like, man, everything about this would be just so much better if I could just, if I could just play with my friends while I'm doing this.
Yeah. I mean, I played a decent amount by myself, but I didn't really have any drive to be a completionist in any sort of regard. I think I caught like half the pals.
I think that's about what
I didn't care about like getting the special legendary pals or anything. I don't know. There was no allure because, once you get to the end of the game, it's just over.
Well, the legendary pal fights were fun. They were very difficult. So that was a challenge, thinking of a strategy, the boss strategies and stuff. The hardest boss is he had 200,000 HP. So it was like thinking of a way to, and you only had 10 minutes to beat him. So it was like, you got to figure out a strategy. My strategy was
do more damage.
Well, I had to eat food that increased my attack.
Actually,
because
so Salty doesn't get confused. It was that you need to kill him before he kills you.
That's how the winner is determined.
So right before we all got onto this call, we're playing a couple games of Rocket League, and it was me and Witherbottom on team, right?
I don't remember.
I think so. Me and Witherbottom were on team against Ninja and Salty, and me and Witherbottom end up with 2 goals at the end of the game, and Ninja and Salty had 1. And he's like, the game ends, and then Salty's like, wait, how did y'all win? I was like, how did y'all win? How is the winner determined in this game?
Well, I thought that we had the same amount of points. I didn't realize they got ahead of us.
It was perfect. It was a perfect Salty moment. I'm like, for me, it's like, I don't know if there's much I can say about it. It's like, I really enjoyed playing it. I feel like I got my money's worth. I wish that we had played with our opportunity to play with people. Like the server worked better. Not that it was like, and it just, it's one of those games where it's like,
I was kind of frustrated with the third-party servers.
Well, I'm not talking about the third party. I'm talking about just like multiplayer aspect.
Oh,
yeah.
Like the crashing, I don't really care. But it's like, it's just, it never felt like there was a reason to work together when we got in there.
Yeah.
And so that if there was one small thing, it would basically be like, if you guys are looking to play together, don't play this game until that's fixed.
Yep.
But if you're like, I'm a single player person, like I enjoy this type of survival crafting game, it's a lot of fun. and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I thought it was funny that I actually built a better house than Ninja.
To be fair, he went on the VGotM winter retreat.
If they didn't have such a shitty building system.
They did. Yes, they did. They did admit that their building was a bit cumbersome. That with the most recent update, they loosened up the building roofs and stuff. It makes it easier to build stairs and roofs and everything. So
I made a homely little house, and that was it.
yeah. Unlike my fortress of solitude.
I did like that the costs for like buildings was pretty low, and so it was easy to build large structures pretty quickly without a whole lot of mining.
Yeah, all you needed was stone.
And even that, it was like 3 stone for like anything.
Yeah, for a
like
wall.
Everything was like 3 stone. So the cost of building wasn't high, which was nice.
Yeah, we've been playing Enshrouded, and it's like it costs your entire inventory to place one part of the building.
Yeah.
I've never figured out why the Free Pal Alliance shoots Pokemon or shoots pals up.
Yeah.
You think they'd be shooting more people?
It's like it would be like PETA coming up and being like, you know what? We're just going to go and eat some wings.
This animal should be free in the afterlife.
Free in my belly. But yeah. Anyone else have any thoughts about Palworld? Happy?
I literally just came back. I was gone for like 10 minutes.
Underminer actually played.
I didn't
Underminer.
play it at all. I just assumed it was GTA, but Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, GTA Pokemon would be fun too. We should tell them about this.
I generally think concepts without guns are fun if you just add guns. Like Harry Potter with guns would be pretty entertaining.
Ghouls.
You say ghouls?
Schools.
Oh, yeah.
You said ghouls.
I heard ghouls as well. Or Animal Farm. Not Animal Farm. Animal Crossing is what I meant to say. Animal Crossing with guns. The Sims with guns.
It turns into Brooklyn.
I think Underminer might have fallen asleep.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Poor guy. I feel like I should make
there was a month where we thought Angry wasn't going to vote because he was asleep.
That's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. Like literally came back right at the end to change the outcome.
He was like, "You forgot about me." We were like, "No." Called your name like 5 times.
Well, do we have anything else to say about Palworld?
No.
I've said all I want to say.
All right.
On Palworld.
It was a good game.
I don't know if I would play it again if I knew what was coming, but I had a good amount of time. I think the first half of the game is fun, and then you'll reach a point where you're like, this is kind of repetitive.
Yes, I think it's fair.
But I have hopes. Like I said, they're in early development.
All right.
Yep.
Well, time to vote.
A huge list.
Oh man.
Enormous. Salty.
Me?
Tell us why. Tell us about Helldivers 2.
Oh man. Where can I even begin? All right. It's all about killing fascists and commies.
Oh, I'm sold.
I mean,
I thought you were killing aliens.
Yeah, they're the fascists and the commies.
Wait, how are they fascist and commie?
Oh my gosh.
So the bugs are the fascists, the robots are the commies.
Okay.
Yeah, the bugs hate voting.
What if can I join? Can I join the bugs?
No.
Damn it.
There's like a giant galactic war. You do it teams of 4. You go in, you dive down, you finish the mission, you extract. There's team killing enabled. It's hilarious.
And there's
All
a
we would have
galactic
found that out in the
GM
first
named
10
Joel.
seconds.
Yeah, there's a game master named Joel, and he decides if
there's like an
bugs or
employee
stuff.
at Arrowhead who just decides what
Yeah.
happened. That's awesome.
Yeah, they have an employee who writes the story, and he directs like people in these like galactic orders to go to certain places.
That is awesome.
Weird.
Yeah,
I love that.
there was like a whole thing where he like had to wake up at like midnight because the players beat one of his galactic orders, and he had to put out a new one and change the war and stuff.
Holy shit. That's pretty cool, actually. I like it.
But yeah, it's really cool. There's all sorts of weapons. It's really fun to play as a group. I think we would enjoy it.
All right.
You know what's going to be crazy about this voting is that we're gonna every single game is going to get a vote from everyone.
Oh yeah.
Can I nominate a game still?
Sure.
Wow.
Throw in Baldur's Gate 3.
Now one game will get a vote.
All right. Witherbottom, I think. Last Epoch.
Yeah, it's a ARPG similar to the Diablo games, if you're familiar with those. It's just recently released. There's 5 classes. Each class has 3 like master classes, so there's a lot of like customization you can do to kind of like play how you want to play. And it just sounded like a fun hack and slash, get the loot ARPG. That sounded awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quick question about Helldivers 2. Is it an extraction looter? Like you keep what you take out?
So the only thing you'll be taking out is like these things called samples, and they're to just upgrade your equipment, basically. You don't have to take anything out. It's basically just finish the mission, get out.
Okay. Cool.
All right. I suggested Remnant 2. It is a sequel to a game that we played a year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago.
Which is a kind of like a third-person shooter that has some like Souls elements to it. It's supposed to be difficult. It was a lot of fun. I thought Remnant 1 was pretty fun. And Remnant 2 is supposed to be better. It's also on sale. And yeah, Angry suggested Elden Ring. Are you there, Angry?
We've already played Elden Ring, but with the expansion coming out, I thought it would be fun if we got into it again and like started from scratch and got ready for the expansion.
Nice. And Alex Jones, New World Order, Chief.
I just put that up as a meme. But it's very funny if you ever watch the gameplay of it. It's just a infinite like shooter where you're killing in the swamp in Washington. So, but it's very funny. I think the whole game is about 2 hours long.
Nice.
Oh man.
And Happy.
Kind of
Baldur's Gate 3.
like a Cuphead vibe.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate, obviously, probably everyone here knows what it is at this point, but it's a 4-player co-op D&D type experience, but much faster gameplay and a lot of hilarious moments and a lot of fun combat, and it's turn-based combat. But just a massive world to explore, and every adventure is different. So
Nice.
Didn't someone beat that whole game as a cat?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you can do that, yeah.
Nice.
All right. Who wants to start off the voting?
We already got 2 votes for Helldivers.
And
Who
one of
did
them's
those?
Happy, and one of them's Gus.
Yeah. Well, one was me.
I voted for Helldivers.
No, it was me.
Oh, sorry, Salty.
Gus.
Well, then, Salty, you finish your votes.
Okay. I'll vote my second place vote on Baldur's Gate. Third place vote on Alex Jones. Fourth place on Last Epoch, and fifth place on Elden Ring.
I will go next. I'll do Helldivers as my first, Last Epoch as my second, Remnant 2 as my third, Baldur's Gate as my fourth, and Alex Jones is my fifth.
Everybody's gonna have a vote on Alex Jones.
Everybody's gonna have one vote that's gonna make me giggle each time. It's literally a meme.
I will go.
All right.
I'll do Remnant 2 number 1, Last Epoch number 2, Helldivers number 3, Baldur's Gate number 4, and Elden Ring number 5.
Who's next?
I'll do it.
I'll go.
Too late.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
we got. I think you guys have to settle
Number
this in a
one.
battle to the death.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, Baldur's Gate. I guess 2 Helldivers. 3 Elden Ring. 4 Last Epoch. 5 Remnant 2.
All right, Underminer.
Helldivers 1.
Didn't he already put?
No, Gus did.
No. Oh, Gus is right.
Baldur's Gate 3 for number 2. Last Epoch for number 3. Where am I at? Remnant for number 4. And Alex Jones for number 5.
All right. Happy.
All right. I would vote Baldur's Gate number 1, but I kind of want to play it next month, so I'm going to go Helldivers as number 1. Baldur's Gate as number 2. Alex Jones as number 3.
Let's go.
Elden Ring as 4, and Last Epoch as 5.
I think it's just Ninja left, right?
I haven't gone
Oh,
either.
go ahead, Chief. Let
Okay.
Ninja go last.
All
A
right.
lot of suspense building here.
And Ninja will probably do it in reverse order, like he always does.
Is it? Why do I feel insulted?
I'll do Helldivers, and then Alex Jones, and then Last Epoch, Remnant, and Baldur's.
All right, Ninja.
All right, number 5. Let's do Remnant. Number 3.
Oh, he
Let's
said number-
do.
Oh,
Oh,
he
sorry,
did.
sorry. My bad.
He started with number 5, now he's going to number 3 next.
Okay, so all right.
Oh boy.
This is so hard. Why are you doing this to me?
Can you speed this up, please?
Okay, so Remnant is number 5.
Yes. Number 3. I'm very clear.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
Elden Ring.
Okay.
Listen to my
Number 2 is
words.
Baldur's Gate.
Wait, what?
Number 4 is Lost.
Two.
Come on.
I was people were talking over you.
2 is Baldur's Gate.
Okay, 2's Baldur's. All right.
And
Number
then
4 is Lost Epoch.
Yeah.
And then number 1 is Helldivers too.
All right.
It's very
Yeah, this
straightforward.
is-
I don't know.
This is
I
really,
wonder.
It's really close.
Down to the wire here. This is like the GOP primary right here.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe Alex Jones wasn't the least voted one. Come in late.
Clearly superior to
Alex
Elden Ring.
Jones beat Elden Ring.
To be fair, we played Elden Ring. We haven't
played
played
Elden Ring.
I'm not throwing on this podcast anymore.
We played Elden Ring, and the expansion doesn't come out till June.
That's where I draw the line.
You know
We're
gonna be
gonna
playing this in
get
June.
canceled for this vote right here.
Oh, speaking of primaries, did you see that Nikki Haley won the Washington D.C. one?
I did see that.
Did you see how
close
many
now.
people actually voted?
1,200.
1,279.
Wow, I actually guessed, and that was pretty close.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No way.
1,279 people.
That's probably like half the Republicans in DC. To be fair.
No, it's like all Democrats. It's so funny. And she's
right.
touting a victory
Well,
speech from it.
She got a victory, I guess.
She did get a victory. You can't deny it. 1,200 votes. I mean,
DC's
my
not.
God.
DC's not really important in the
No.
presidency.
It's just
Okay.
our capital.
Well, I mean, like in terms of like how much you get from winning DC, I don't think it's much.
No, I think you get like, I don't even know how many delegates you get from it.
19.
Oh, really? That's it? There's 19?
Yeah.
Is that a lot or?
No, that's
2,400 total.
Oh.
All right. Well, this has been VGotM episode number 33. Anyone have any last words before we go?
Play Helldivers 2.
Guess we're all voting for Nikki Haley.
Yes.
Shit.
Democracy must win. Nikki Haley.
Manage democracy.
That's what I'm going to name my Helldiver ship is Nikki Haley.
Anybody trying to get around in?
So I can ride her into war while she screws my friend back home.
I saw this one funny thing where this person said that she won the primary, but they showed a picture of Sarah Palin. And this guy commented and said, "Wrong MILF."
Oh no.
Man.
Are we still live or?